AskReddit 5 million shock. What is something you wanted to try but never had the balls to do so? Dueling. I definitely have a lot of enemies who have besmirched my good reputation. I just need the pistols or a good fencing sword. The Target parking lot is big enough to 450 paces at dawn. It's legal in the state of Oregon to duel, though not with weapons. Bare knuckle and both parties must consent and you need a cop as a referee. Don't know if anyone has tried it in years though. Also don't think it's okay to duel to the death, but your results may vary. Skydiving. I see it all the time in movies. I know 2 or 3 people who have done it, but I still have a hard time to convince myself to actually try it. I had a canopy malfunction on the first jump of my AF course. The first fucking jump. So, yeah, I jumped. I landed. I lived. Bucket list item ticked. I never went back to finish the course. Mixie men. Touche. Riding an emu across a deep river. Obviously everyone wants to do this just like everyone wants $1 billion. Name something original. Tell my parents to fuck off. You have to do it at least once. Better than any amount of therapy. I would love to be a passenger in a race car. I am not even a NASCAR fan. The adrenaline. My mom did it in Daytona at some kind of NASCAR experience thing you can pay for. She rode in Jeff Gordon's car 5 laps and almost crapped herself. The funny thing was the driver only got up to 160 miles per hour and not full speed. You can also drive them too if you pay enough. Cocaine. I just know I would be that guy to love it too much. I didn't do it for same reason until later in life. First time I did it, I talked to almost everyone at the party and had heart-to-hearts with a bunch of friends. Holy fuck, instant addiction. It was like being drunk, but you remember everything and you articulate your thoughts more clearly. Scratch my balls. I don't have balls to do it. You forgot the psychedelics. Same. Motorcycle. Ditto. It's mostly the other people on the road that prevent me from considering riding a motorcycle. Shave my head. I have hair down my back and every time the summer rolls around I want to buzz it. Same. Get a tattoo. They're so worth it as long as you can accept and embrace that your feelings about your tattoo will change over time. I've always wanted to try extreme sports like snowboarding or rock climbing. I'm a professional tree climber who snowboards as a hobby. Extreme sports have low thresholds to start. Not everyone jumps on a snowboard straight to a double black diamond. You can start small, take a board to your local ski hill. Watch YouTube videos on learning basics. Then maybe in the winter, take a lesson with an instructor on the bunny hill. Hurrian. I've always wanted to try it but never wanted to try it. I've been offered it and said no, but users speak about that first time being the best thing ever and that's what you're chasing for the rest of your life and that does interest me. I'll still never do it though. Go outside wearing a dress. I still have a lot of work to do before that. You do you, stranger. Life is a joke and the people judging are part of it. You only get one run at this shit, and if you're not honoring yourself, you're doing it wrong. Stand-up comedy. Same. Honestly surprised it was so far down. I've written premises and jokes for years, just haven't got the courage yet. Water ski and ecstasy. Not at the same time. Drummer to slaves, I have good news, and I have bad news. The good news, you all are getting double rations. The bad news, the captain wants to go water skiing. LSD. I'm too mentally unstable. I'm afraid I'd lose it completely. Talking to girls I like. Speaking with women. Practice by talking to old ladies. We're friendly and we'll tell you what a fine young man you are, and then we go home and say, I can't believe I said that. I'm so old. Going to pro-dom. I read this as pro-dom. And I thought, well, you can go to pro sports game if you want. Starting a small business. You should give it a try. Upload vlogs. I've always been a creative person and most people I'm surrounded with tells me that I love editing. It is a tiring process but it fulfills me. However, I think it's too crowded on social media for me to have a space to thrive into it, so I stay low-key. Surfing. I cannot fathom how it would feel possibly having a creature tear you up from under the water. What put me off from it absolutely was when I saw a documentary about an Australian kid taking his father's boat out after school with his friends, jumped in and got ate instantly. Friends watched on the boat helplessly as he was chewed apart while yelling and screaming. Their response was, we always did that and nothing bad's ever happened. These are the people that are telling me you have less of a chance of getting bit by a shark than getting in a car accident on the way here. Well, these people are the same ones that get ate and wonder how that happened too. Surfing looks fun, but when you're actually there, it's a lot of just sitting in the water and trying to stay up and timing for that one wave that you'll have 5 seconds of fun riding if you're lucky to get on it, having the worst time all the time because it's usually crowded too. Doing the Camino de Santiago.